Hi there, it's John from Android Addicts, and today we're going to be unboxing the Lenovo Legion Phone. Now this is known as the Legion Phone Pro or the Legion Phone Duel in China, and here I have one that I did import from China, as you can see from the Chinese writing on the box here, but other than a few software bits and pieces, it's basically the exact same phone. So let's lift off the sleeve here and we get to the main box inside. It's a really nice presentation here, and I know you're all aware of what happens when you open up the box. You're greeted by the sort of Lenovo Legion sound effect there, which is a nice little touch. The phone comes wrapped up in some protective film. It's quite well stuck on, that is. So if we have a quick look at the phone itself, this is the Vengeance red colour, as you can see by the lovely red back we've got here. It does sort of reflect some rainbow colours as well as it hits the light in different angles. Got the branding there, stylish on the outside, savage on the inside. Okay, so at the top of the phone, as this is a horizontal based phone, we have the ultrasonic shoulder keys and the power button there. On the bottom we have the volume rocker and a USB-C port. On the side of the phone we have the SIM card ejector tray and the second USB-C port. And at the top we have the ambient mic. And again, there you can see the power button. It's actually attached to the pop-up camera there, and you can see the microphone for the camera is also integrated into the camera unit. So the two rear-facing cameras here, we have a 64 megapixel UHD and a 16 megapixel ultra-wide. So I'm just going to power it on now for the first time. And as you can see, it starts up in a default horizontal mode. So whilst this boots up, I'll just go through some of the specs here. This is a 6.65 inch screen, Full HD Plus AMOLED with a 144Hz refresh rate and 240Hz touch sampling. So the touch sampling will basically determine how quickly it responds to your touches on the screen, so the faster the better, obviously. We have dual front-facing stereo speakers, and as I said earlier, we've got the front-facing horizontal pop-up camera that activates in 0.5 seconds and has a quad mic setup with noise cancellation, background removal and beautification software for when you're streaming your gameplay. Now, as we just go through the initial setup here, which you'll notice is very quick with a lack of Google Play services pre-installed on this model. The standard or the sort of worldwide model will automatically come up with the Google services and Google Play, but this firmware doesn't have it. I have now since installed that though. So the other thing this phone boasts is currently the fastest processor in the world, which is the Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 Plus 5G processor, and that is apparently going to maintain a 3.09 GHz frequency with zero performance throttling, so hopefully Samsung will take note on that. Now, the dual battery that comes inside, there's two 2,500 mAh batteries, giving you a total of 5,000 mAh, which can be charged in around 30 to 35 minutes. The model I have here doesn't support the 90 watt super turbo charging, but it does support super turbo at 65 watts, so we can get a full battery in around 30 minutes from flat. Okay, so if we take a look at what else is in the box here, we have a stylish on the outside and savage on the inside little box here. We have two included USB Type-C cables. Those both support the turbocharging function. They're rated at 5 amps. And here's the included 90 watt charger. It's quite heavy, and you can see here, if we have a quick look at the specs, that we have two outputs listed, So you can see 3 amps at 15 volts, which is 45 watts. That's 245 watts at a single time, which makes 90. It did come included with a lovely cheapo sort of UK adapter here, which is quite sturdy, so it's not a bad one really. And that's the charger with its 2 USB ports on it. Okay, we'll just have a look at what was included in the cardboard box here, and we have a included case with the SIM ejector tool, a few leaflets which are in Chinese, and a USB-C to 3.5mm headphone jack. So as you can see, it comes with this rather old-fashioned looking sort of warranty booklet here, with your carbon copy piece in there, which I haven't seen for many years. Here we have a product guide. Again, it's all in Chinese, as this is the Chinese model. But it's basically just showing you the bits and pieces of the phone and how to get started, as you would expect. So the case itself, it's okay. It's a bit tough. So it's not a sort of rubber case. It is plastic, and it does feel like you could probably snap it in half if you bent it too much. But obviously it's just really there to protect the corners of the phone itself rather than anything else. So if we try and pop this on, I was slightly worried at this stage that I might scratch the actual outside of the phone with this case, because it, like I said, it is hard plastic. So just be very careful when you do put it on, that you put it on and sort of, you know, ease it over the corners as much as you can to avoid scratching your nice new phone. So this is it with the case on. Again, it's not amazing, but it is free, and it will protect it slightly. Obviously it can't go all the way around the phone because the camera then wouldn't be able to pop up, but perhaps they could have included a bit more protection on the back. But again, I guess you've got your lovely RGB light there at the back, which you may not want to cover up. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel. I've got some more Lenovo Legion videos coming up soon, and we're going to be doing a gaming test, a camera test, and a battery drain test, and just see exactly how good this phone is. I'm pretty impressed with it so far, I've got to be honest. For the price and for what you get, this is making my S20 Ultra look a bit sorry for itself.